legislation has the ability to stifle innovation when you come to something like transport solutions. Is that something that bothers you?
Yeah, so there's this tendency to think of legislation as uniformly advancing an issue. To say, well, we want automated driving, therefore we'll pass a law, and that will get us automated driving. And maybe, sometimes, in some ways, but not always. In fact, what we've seen in my country in particular is that particular state legislative efforts have not always helped the cause of automated driving. They've confused the legal picture. They've stalled some of the discussions. I do think appropriately tailored legislation is important, but it should be tailored to actual achievable goals. What do legislators and policymakers want the world to look like, and how can legislation and technology help them achieve that vision?
Everyone thinks that when it comes to something like autonomous driving, it's all about making laws that will help that to happen. But haven't you got to deal with the existing laws that could hamper it first?
Yeah, exactly. So for years, we've heard that the technology is quote unquote ready, and it's just the law holding things up. And everyone who's designing the technology sort of scratch their head and say, well, we didn't think the technologies are ready. Why do the policymakers? So at the same time, as the developers of these systems are dealing with the technologies and improving them, policymakers should be grappling with existing law and saying, you know what, existing law is imperfect. Existing society is imperfect. How do we address those imperfections, not just for the technologies, but for all of the policy goals? So, for example, currently laws are massively violated on the roads. People speed. That's generally not good. But sometimes people will also cross over a painted line to give space to a bicyclist, to actually drive safer. And depending on the country that we're in, that may or may not be legal. And so there are ways that right now legislators could actually reconcile law with reasonable behavior in a way that would benefit safe conventional driving, but could also eventually simplify the picture for automated driving, so that developers of these systems don't have to decide whether or not to obey a potentially unreasonable law.
How valuable is something like ITF for bringing people together to look at these kind of problems?
I have been so impressed by ITF. I had the honor of being here 3 years ago when automated driving was interesting, but not the dominant theme that it's become really in the last couple of years. And what struck me about this forum is that there are people from a wide variety of backgrounds with many different roles who love transportation, not just for transportation's sake, but for what it can do for people, the people they represent, the people that they serve, and are very open to engaging with experts and sharing their own expertise to make that happen. So I really highly commend this event and their organizers. The other thing that I appreciate about ITF and OECD is the level of technical expertise and broadly expertise that they bring to topics. The staff within ITF are some of the most thoughtful people I've engaged on these questions, because they think and they explore and they push back, and that kind of value is so important in any of these fields, so that we're not just operating at the level of assumption and platitude, but really asking, what is the ground truth and what can we do with that?